G'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Pete's Gold Adventures. Today we are out at Tarnagulla. This is where I grew up as a kid, and yeah, we actually came out here to do a bit of high banking. So we're going to jump in a creek later, hopefully find some water. Not too confident. I was hoping for a bit of rain through the week, but it never really came. But there's a little bit here today, so yeah, it's spitting a bit today, but we won't let that stop us. But yeah, got the two dogs out here, got Diesel and Jaffa running around crazy, and they're having a good old time. But yeah, on the way, I've basically pulled into this area. I've not actually been here before, which is quite funny, because I thought I'd done most of the bush around this place. But the diggings here, they just look good. They're tucked away in a back corner, so hopefully they haven't been hit up too hard, because all the diggings around Tarnagulla are pretty easily accessible. And basically, since the start of the 80s, late 70s, this joint has had every detector over it known to man. So it's had fair working over, but hopefully there's something left here for us here today. Anyway guys, I'm going to get kitted up and get stuck into it. Well guys, no joy with the 45. I just got a boot tack and that's about the extent of it, but that's not what we're here for. We're out here to sort of do a bit of high banking, hopefully, if we can find some water. Otherwise we'll be back on the 45 again. So we're going to head off now to our next destination. Hopefully we can find some water and get on the gold. Well guys, we haven't made it to the creek yet. We're on our way. We've just been driving through the bush and we come across this area here. I'm easily distracted. It was on my report card when I was at school, so I guess it was true. I saw this and thought, white gravel, the monster's going to love it. So what I might do is just have a quick little session in the gutters in here, see if any gold is concentrated into the gutters. Yeah, never know, might be able to pick up a bit with a monster. Anyway guys, let's give that a crack. Wrong colour guys, little bit of lead. It's an odd shape though. I thought, yeah, maybe, but yeah, no, cleaned up to be the wrong colour. The grey material, like it's, I suppose, somewhat the bedrock. It's actually quite, well, I suppose it's mineralised because it's given the monster a little bit of trouble, but I got up on there and yeah, that signal was definite, but yeah, it's just sort of moaning the old monster, so it's not liking this grey stuff too much. A pretty interesting area. I guess it was just quarried out. It's probably been put on a lot of roads around the place at some stage, but yeah, interesting. Alrighty guys, enough monstering around. Let's try and get back on track and get to the creek and see if we can get some high banking gold. Well guys, we finally made it to the creek and we found some water. It's got water, so that's a good bonus. And I sort of done a bit of a walk up the creek and found a good little spot that's got a nice little plunge pool where it's got all the heavies that look like they've dropped out, and hope there's going to be a bit of gold in there as well. Anyway, I'll give you a quick look around. Firstly, young Bazza, he's on the sausages, so lunch is cooking. But yeah, this creek has got diggings all around it. I remember being here as a kid, just over the other side here, just on the other side of that tree. We had this big long tom set up, and I remember picking out a specie and had a little bit of gold in the end. I've actually still got it, it's in a little jar at home. But anyway guys, the old gold thingy, 4.0, it's 4.0 now because it's got legs. It's all set up and ready to go. The little area I've picked out is just here. So we've got a bit of a log up there, which has made a bit of a, well, it could have actually created this little plunge pool in itself. It seems to have stopped all the rock and so forth above it, and it's all scalloped out underneath. So when it drops out like that, pressure drops, the big rocks have dropped out. So we pumped this bit out so I wouldn't get wet feet because I didn't bring the old gum boots. So that's the way it is. I thought I'll pump it out and we'll be good to go. So finally, we have the chance to basically scoop gravel straight out of a creek and into the Highbanker. So just like the boys that have running water. Water around here in creeks is a little bit of a novelty. So I've got plenty of water here, as you can see. It's all nice big pool here. So I've got the 3,500 gallon bilge pump in the water there, ready to go. Alrighty guys, might fire this thing up and run a little bit through. Alrighty guys, so we're going to give it a bit of a clean out. Can't see anything, the water's a bit murky. The old dream mat. It's a little bit murky looking, so you can't really see into it. Can't see any up top, but yeah, we'll get it all cleaned up and see what we can come up with. Alrighty guys, I got the material out of the mats and into a pan. I've classified a few rocks off, but there wasn't much like large stuff on there anyway. So I've got it in the bucket there so I can keep my cons for rerunning later on. So anyway guys, I'll get you set up and we'll pan this off and see if we've got any gold. Now there we go, we do have gold but not a lot of it unfortunately. Now there we go guys, not a huge amount, but yeah, we've got colour. Would have liked to have seen more than that. Anyway, we will fire this thing back up and we'll give it another run. Alrighty guys, I'm going to start another run. I'm going to move up a bit. I'm going to try the inside bend. It's only a little inside bend, but it's had a lot of gravels drop out. You can see where we were up there before. I was sort of shoveling out of there, but you see this big build-up of gravels here. It's basically an inside bend. So obviously there's a bit of low pressure thing going on, and all the heavies have dropped out. So give that a crack, see what we can come up with. There's a couple of finds. One little tiny lead shot. Yeah. Yeah, it's just some real fine stuff. Not good. No, just a bit of flowery stuff there, that's about it. No joy, already. Well, that spot's not good. Might have to test another spot. Alrighty guys, well that's it. I've done the final run. I've got the cleanup ready to go. So we'll pan this one off, hopefully get a little bit more. But yeah, doesn't seem like this little pool here has been the greatest of payers, but look, I've had a ball this Harvey. It's been fantastic. I suppose if I didn't sort of stuff around on the way here, we might have got another hour and a half's worth sluicing in, so all good. Anyway guys, I'll get you set up and we'll get this cleaned up. Nice little one there, guys. Looks not spectacular, but not too bad. There you go. Not too bad at all. Alrighty guys, so that's it for here on the creek. I'm gonna get this all packed up, and next time I'll see you in the shed and we'll get this cleanup done. Alrighty guys, so we're back in the shed. We've got the cleanup done. It's not too impressive, but hey, look, let's call it a good fun afternoon out in the bush. Anyway guys, I'll get you set up for the weigh-in and we'll see how we went. Righto guys, so here we go. This may be somewhat underwhelming, but look, it was a fun day out in the bush. That's what I can say. There we go. So probably put through a couple of barrel loads of gravel, but yeah, 0.05. So look, it was a good fun day. So look, 0.05 is not too bad. Alrighty guys, just before we wind things up, I've got a couple more thank yous to mention. Paul, you remember Paul? He got the 2.5 grammer when he was down here visiting from New South Wales. Paul's a Chrysler man and not a Ford man, so he thought I would like the front of a little XW GT Falcon. So got this little front here. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll get that mounted up on the wall. It'll look great in the shed. Also, I told Kirk from Secret Creek Prospecting I was going to stick one of his channel stickers on the sluice. I did forget, so sorry there, Kirk. I will get it on for the next one. But Kirk also gave me a couple other stickers too. So we've got Doc's Detectoring Supplies. So you guys over in the US, yeah, look up Doc. And also gave me Buffalo KRIS Prospecting. I've not checked out Buffalo KRIS, but I will. So if Kirk thinks he's a good guy to watch his channel, I will definitely get on to watching old Buffalo KRIS Prospecting. Anyway guys, well that's it for another episode of Pete's Gold Adventures. Yeah, look, it was a fun day out. It was the first time I got out on that creek in a long time. Basically it's my childhood creek. We only got out there for the afternoon, so I didn't get to do a lot of sort of prospecting prior to find a nice little honey hole. We just sort of picked a nice little bit of creek to give it a crack. So 0.05, not too bad. It was a whole lot of fun. So it's the first time I really got a creek with some water in it. Now I know that creek holds water. I'll pop back out and I'll try a few other areas along the creek. It's a pretty big one and it goes on for quite some time. So anyway guys, if you liked the episode, don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.